So I saw this video come up on my feed that Ruby made about the honey badger. Now, stop using this setup. Now, from the looks of it, that's almost identical to the setup that I use, and I thought I would do a review of this video. Now, I'm going to preface this before I even click on said video. I mean, no hate or don't do anything to Ruby. He's an amazing player, 1,000 times better than me. I started watching it, but I got about like 20 seconds in, and I instantly had an opinion. But yeah, so we're gonna review this, and I'm gonna go play with the honey badger after. So let's get in.
I feel like this video is almost a long time coming because you guys know, you guys probably know this setup right here, this infamous honey badger setup that I popularized like 2 years ago when I hit the first ever recorded 200 kill game. And
all right, my first point: 200 kills is a lot of kills. Good job. That's what I wanted to say. That's really impressive. I'm trying to get a 100 kill game.
you'd imagine after 2 years that people would stop using this setup, and no, it still pops up in my game for some reason.
It's because it's a good setup. The honey badger is easy to use, high fire rate, good damage, integrity suppressed, so you get that, built-in suppressor. Great with hollow point. It's just an all-around good gun. That's why it's still being used.
Don't know why y'all keep using it. Like, sure, it's not the most terrible setup in the world.
It's not a bad setup at all. It's a good setup. Why do you keep doubting your setups?
And it's still gonna work somewhat good.
It is my second highest kill gun, and I love the honey badger. It is, once again, easy to use. That's why people use it. It's the same thing with the HK416. It's an easy to use gun. Low recoil, decent damage, high fire rate. It's all you could ever really need.
But there's better honey badger setups, just straight up. Dude, my hair is so wet right now.
Okay, this is the point that I got to that kind of made me get upset. Not upset, but you know what I mean. He got this high kill game, first ever 200 kill recorded game. So obviously people are going to be attracted to this setup because it got you a 200 kill game. It's the entire point of like brand sponsorships with like pro athletes. People are going to see those people doing amazing things with that stuff, and they're going to use it. It makes them feel like they're that person, or same gear. Like, for example, Fox knee pads. I love Fox knee pads. I don't know why, but probably because I've seen so many of my favorite pro riders ride with Fox protective gear. So I just kind of associate it with professional riding at a higher level. That's the same thing that's happening here. People are associating high kill games with these setups. Yeah, sure, there's high kill games with something like the Bloxy Buster or something, that probably, but they don't see that. You have an audience, and that audience sees you using Honey Badger, so they're going to use the Honey Badger. That's why the setup is still prominent in the game. Also, I'm just ignoring the fact that it's just a good setup. Why do people not understand that it's just a good setup?
Sure, I'm right completely, I guess. Whatever, I don't care. We're gonna use it though for a little bit, see what we can do with
See, this is what I don't understand about this video at all. He's saying that this gun isn't good, but yet continues to use it and do a high kill game. Like I said before, he's actively doing well with it, so the community is going to continue to use that setup. Sure, there's other setups, but they're going to use yours because they see results. There's no results with other setups. If you want a better setup, you can use mine, which is currently the meta, quote unquote, for the Honey Badger. I'll be using it in the gameplay after this, but first, a quick little message. So, I'm just editing this video on this one thing. So, I'm trying to get a sponsorship for the two things I do. Mountain biking, which I already have a bike sponsorship. I don't have anything to show. I don't have the Naughty logo anywhere. Anyway, and second, Phantom Forces. And what's so special about Phantom Forces? And why do I want a sponsorship? Well, there's this sponsorship program that Stylus has that allows you to get sponsored by them. You get a cool tag in game, and you can request credits for videos and such. So I'm asking, please subscribe and help me reach this goal. Once again, you can only subscribe later, but I will promise you one thing if you do subscribe. I will be the most human YouTuber ever, because unlike 95% of the other YouTubers on the platform that play Phantom Forces, They are probably part of this program as well, but they don't chat, they don't engage with the community in-game, like I do. I make people laugh in-game sometimes. I'm engaging. So if you want someone who's a YouTuber who's actually engages with the community and is just a legitimate person that won't just use their platform to make low effort content, Stats Strider. And I promise you, I will not abandon Phantom Forces for another game that comes out that's like Phantom Forces but not, because I know what got me all 269 subs. Nice. And I will not abandon you. Anyway. So now we're going to test the results. The results being whether this setup is still good, unlike what Ruby said. So we're going to hop into a Metro game, and if I can go positive, it's good. If I go negative, it's... So, as you can see, I went 30 to 16, which is almost a 2 KD, and for an under 2D player like me, this is pretty good. Now, I did join the game pretty late, and it was domination, in which the round usually ends quicker, so I feel like I could have done better, yes, but this setup is still good. I don't know what Ruby's talking about saying it's bad, but anyway, I just don't know why he made this video when it's kind of obvious, and I feel like he's either playing the part where he doesn't like to act, like, he's famous and, he's just another person, which I can understand why he would be doing that. Or the other thing is that he just sees himself as so much better than everyone else that he's like, why are people using this? Like, this is my thing. Like, it's not even good. Like, this isn't a good thing to use anymore. But either way, Ruby is kind of just funny because he's a good player, but all his videos are kind of like just high rank cope at this point. Anyway, you guys like, subscribe, do all that. Peace.